There is something going on called the Great Resignation. 40% of Americans are ready to say, I quit, and just move on. They say it's a sign of economic recovery. In this video, I will not only explain to you why Americans are quitting their jobs, but how you can negotiate more money because of this. Hi there, my name is Jaime Chicago and welcome to your channel, The Foreigner in America, where I teach locals and foreigners everything related to personal finance and money. If you're someone like myself who loves money and richness and loves to know more about how to invest and be independent worth 7 figures, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you miss any one of my weekly videos. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Foreigner in America. Make sure you check out my blog, theforeignerinamerika.com. And also make sure you don't miss the opportunity to read my new book, A Foreigner in America Can Succeed, which is a solid read that talks about how to be successful in all pillars of life. Without further ado, let's begin. Millennials and Americans in general are quitting their jobs for one main reason. They want to work from home. Companies are forcing them to go back to the office Monday to Friday from 8 to 5, and they're not happy about it. Unfortunately for employers, the pandemic forced them to allow employees to work remotely, and now they know what it feels like, and they love it. People say that working from home is better because they concentrate more on their work, get less distraction from coworkers who want to chit-chat, and people asking them for favors. They also said that the commute time is reduced to 0. While before, it could be as bad as 3 hours a day.
That's absolutely insane.
I would kill myself if I had to commute an hour and a half every day. Second reason why people are quitting is because their workload has increased. A team of 10 was reduced to a team of 5, and you know what? Work hasn't gone down at all. They're expected to do the work of 2 or 3 people with exactly the same pay or even less. Some employers are giving employees pay cuts if they want to stay at home. The third reason is that millennials don't feel that they're tied to a specific city anymore. Before 2020, you had to go where the job was, like California for tech, New York for finance, Texas for oil and gas, etc. But now that there will be more remote jobs available, you can live anywhere in America and work for a company situated in those cities without paying the cost of living. The problem here is that companies are reducing salaries if you don't plan on living in California or New York, for example. A person is paid for the value this person brings to the table and not because of where he or she lives. Come on, employers. Don't act all crazy. Imagine a person applying for a job in a tech company. This person can generate enough revenue and value to be worth paying him $150,000 a year plus bonus. So the company will have a list of all 50 states and their respective salaries. Where do you want to live? Idaho? Oh, you will make $85,000. Texas? Well, you will make $120,000. Come on, man, that's stupid. The fourth reason why people are quitting is because the job market is opening. So more supply is in the market. When supply reaches demand in jobs, better ones pop up. On average, an employee will make 40% more money just by switching jobs every 3 to 5 years. When a company feels that you're comfortable in your job and not going anywhere, they will treat you just like a cable company. New customer, oh my God, here, have our best price for 12 months. After 12 months, they will bump it up 100%. Time to get out of there. So if this is turning into a buyer's market, meaning people are willing to change jobs and pursue more money, how can you benefit from this and make more money? Well, first of all, you have to start looking for another gig. Being comfortable is the worst state for a human being. You should only be comfortable when you're laying on the couch or sleeping on a bed. In anything else, comfortable means average, and it means you're not making good money. How's your job? How's your business? How's your life in general? If your answer is comfortable, you are doing something wrong. Next thing you have to do is negotiate a raise. This is the best time to do it, and let me tell you that how you can be more efficient. Your boss is your job, and your job is your boss. Whoever thinks otherwise, you're absolutely wrong. And I can prove it to you 100%. Leave the comment below if you disagree with me. A boss can make your job or ruin your job in a second. Don't underestimate the power this person has over your job. The important thing you have to do today is treat your boss as a customer. If you're in sales, you will understand this perfectly. Otherwise, let me explain. A customer needs to be listened to, understood. You need to be able to relate to. You need to spend the time to make sure this person likes you. It is not enough to do your job well. You need to win your boss. This person will help you get the raise you want. The other very important step you have to consider if you're planning to leave that company and want to get a raise is you need to know how much your boss makes. At least an estimate. Why? Because you cannot make nearly as much as this person. Say you make $50,000 a year and your boss makes $70,000. You cannot ask for a $25,000 raise. It won't happen. You have to move to a different company where your boss makes $100K or more, so they can give you the $75K you were looking for. Last thing to consider if you want more money, and the most important after you treated your boss as a customer and estimated his earnings, is to value yourself and put it on the table. How do you value yourself? That is sales, my friend, my specialty. Companies value employees by the amount of money they produce or save every year. In order for you to understand this, you need to switch the roles. Let's say you start a company on whatever you like, you name it, and you have a person employed just like you. And this person wants a 25% raise. He or she comes to you, the owner, and tells you straight up that he thinks that his salary should be 25% more. Will you give it to him? Why yes or why no? This person needs to show you that he deserves that kind of money and that his skills are not easily replaceable. Training another person that can do the same work will not be easy. Your company would lose a lot if this person left. The revenue of your company is such that it can withstand a 25% increase in this person's salary. You understand that payroll is the biggest expense a company has, and it is the most critical. You can delay payment to debt, to suppliers, to anyone, but you cannot delay payment to employees. After you do this assessment and you try and convince your owner self to get a raise, then you put all the points on the table and you prepare them for your boss or for HR. After putting everything on the table and asking for this raise, if you don't get it, well, my friend, look for another job. There are plenty opening and many remote, meaning you can make good money living in a cheap state with no state taxes. Now, let me give you my further insight for this video. I elaborate more on my blog, so check it out. Let me tell you that this is a solid video because I just told you a lot of good points regarding success into getting a raise at your job. All this works, and they're all proven techniques. I didn't get them from another YouTube channel. Millennials are changing jobs, and they're also starting their own thing. What are you waiting for? Are you unhappy with your job today? The only person who can change that is you. Are you afraid of switching and getting laid off 6 months later? Well, you need to take risks and have an emergency fund in place. The good thing is that this trend of more supply of jobs versus demand will continue for the next 3 years. So you can always find another job if your job doesn't work. Make sure you learn more skills that are not easily replaceable and you gain experience that companies will pay for. That way you will always make good money no matter where you go. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like if you like this video and subscribe to this great channel and hit that bell so you miss any one of my 2 weekly videos. Follow me on Instagram at The Foreigner in America. Check out my blog, theforeignerin.america.com, and make sure you read my newest book, A Foreigner in America Can Succeed, because that's a solid read and I know you will love it. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.